Hello, welcome to BioGrades TV. If you're new here, please subscribe and turn on the notification so you don't miss our next video. Major natural resources in the Gambia. I grew up watching the American miniseries Roots, based on a novel by Alex Harley. It is about the story of Kunta Kinte, an African teenager captured in his homeland and sold to slavery in America. I only just got to discover that the Kunta Kinte character was from the Gambia. Who else saw that popular series? Anybody? Well, let's get to know a bit more about Kunta Kinte's Gambia. The Gambia is a small country in West Africa located at the Atlantic coast. It is bordered by Senegal on its other three sides. Besides the small island countries like Cape Verde, Seychelles and Comoros, the Gambia is the smallest country in Africa. The Gambia is also a very densely populated country. Banjul is the capital of the Gambia and the country has a population of less than 2 million. Let's take a look at the major natural resources that are found in the Gambia. River Gambia. The Gambia River is one of the most important resources of the nation. About half of the river flows through the Gambia. It is in fact the country's overriding feature. River Gambia is an important waterway in Africa as it is the only river in the continent that is navigable by ocean-going vessels all year round. The river is also a source of livelihood to the people of the country as a lot of fishing activities take place there. The major marine life harvested from the river is oyster. Oyster is one of the Gambia's popular cuisines. Quartz Sand. Large deposits of quartz sand abound in the Gambia, especially in the Banjul area of the country. This important mineral has been mined in the country for a while and has been a source of revenue for the country. The existing reserves still have potentials of yielding over 1 million tons of quartz sand. Hopefully, as the mining industry grows in the country, more of this huge resource will be harnessed, thereby increasing the economy of the nation. Quartz sand is used to manufacture glass and ceramics. Agriculture. 30% of the Gambia's gross domestic product comes from agriculture. Also, 75% of the nation's labor force is employed in that sector. An important crop grown in the country is peanuts. The crop was introduced into the country by the Portuguese around the 16th century, and since then, it has been cultivated by the local farmers, both for domestic use and as a cash crop. Other crops grown in the Gambia include beans, rice, millet, sorghum, corn, mango, and cashew. Crop cultivation makes up 13% of the Gambia's GDP. Livestock farming is also practiced in the Gambia, although it accounts for just about 4.4% of the nation's GDP. Titanium, laterite, zircon, clay, sand, silica, and rutile are some of the mineral resources found in the Gambia. Unfortunately, the mining sector of the country is still very underdeveloped, so most of these minerals have not been exploited to significant usage. The government, however, is making efforts to attract foreign investment in the mining sector. Beaches. The Gambia has some of the finest beaches in West Africa. Some of the notable ones are the Northern Combo beaches, the Sandy Shores Southern Combo beaches, and the Cape Point Beach. These beaches attract a sizable number of tourists from all over the world annually, making tourism a thriving business in the country. With a humble beginning of just 300 Swedish tourists in 1965, the Gambia's tourism sector has developed to having hundreds of thousands of tourists annually. For instance, in 2012, over 60,000 tourists from the United Kingdom alone visited the Gambia. National parks and reserves. There are a total of 7 national parks and nature reserves in the Gambia, covering an area of about 43,727 hectares. The first protected area that was set up was Abuko Nature Reserve. This was the government's response to preserve the wildlife species of the country. The Baobolong Wetland Reserve is the largest protected area in the country. It covers an area of approximately 22,000 hectares. Niumi National Park, Kiang West National Park, Tambi Wetland Complex, Tanje Bird Reserve and River Gambia National Park are other protected areas in the country. Apart from coming to see and relax in the beautiful beaches and natural reserves of the Gambia, tourists also come to visit a small town known as Joffre. Joffre is quite popular with tourists, and the reason is because it is said to be the town where the miniseries earlier mentioned is set. In fact, a family that claims to be direct descendants of Kunta Kinte still lives there. This country is certainly one I would love to visit soon. Which have we missed out of these resources? Let's know in the comment section. Will it be ridiculous to subscribe to our channel? If no, please like this video, share and subscribe to our channel.